CMYK is our industry standard in 2004, correct? Anyone want to argue that? Okay. I got something in my pocket here for someone who can guess when CMYK was invented. What year?
52.
No, 49.
50.
Actually, you were closest, except it was 1869.
Oh my God! I didn't tell you.
Okay.
I thought you knew that.
So not bad, just 107 years off the pace. What are we doing? 135 years later, we're screwing around with 4 buckets of ink. Go figure. Go figure. Anyone asleep yet? Okay, now, there it is. We have our 4 primary colours, correct? Digital colour. What do we mean by digital? We mix it using... What do we use to mix the colours with? We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, but now I've hit a brick wall. I want a nice, bright, clean orange. Okay. Now what are we going to do? Can we get the orange out of this gamut? Why not? Sorry? So?
The ingredients change.
Okay. So what's our options? What do we do now?
Line color.
We're now printing digital. What was that?
Get a line color.
A line colour. Okay. You don't call it, by any chance, analogue colour, do you? Okay, we're in a digital world. Why are we printing analogue colours? Mixing ink in a bucket. Okay, there's my ingredients. Stan's Bakehouse. Stan's Take and Bake, sorry. He's out of business, guys. He's just changed his ingredients all the time. We're going to look now at choice 3. Locking the ingredients. Making the package taste the same. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Digital. What is digital? Just quickly have a little lesson here. Not rocket science. We're selling zeros and ones. Because no print process can print continuous tone. We have to break it down into binary code, zeros and ones. Now, the few ideas on digital colour. There it is. When you're looking at your monitor on the Mac, you're seeing 16.7 million shades. 8-bit colour. 256 times 256 times 256 shades of grey. Fired through that gun into your brain. 16.7 million colours. 3 ingredients. Got to have a better chance of lowering the variables. Now let's look at our subtractive colleague, CMY. There it is. And we use the little halftone dots here to mix the colour. Okay, in this pocket, I've got something for someone else who can pick the year halftone dots were invented. Close. 1492. And with that glass screen, no, not close enough. Actually, it was supposed to be for someone else. It's the key to my room. Okay, so but the glass screen, which was the commercial revolution of halftone printing, was invented in 1896. Sorry, 1898, which was two Americans, Max and Lewis Levy. Anyway, moving on. When was the last time you saw a halftone dot in a spot colour book? Anyone see one? No? Analogue colour printing. Bingo. Suddenly we've expanded the colour range. Now we can get a nice clean orange and a nice deep red. By no coincidence, that 3-layer red's 485. Why do all the buyers want 485 red? You guys. Saturation and depth. Impact. Bang. Same with the green. Let's quickly look at that. Bingo. Expand the colour range. And finally blue. Opposite to yellow. It's all basic colour theory. There's no rocket science involved. So we're adding, well, here's another way of looking at the colour model on the LCH model. Very narrow gamut here, green, red and blue. Watch the holes get filled in. Look at that. Now I can create a red with, again, 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities. Before you had one. It's all digital. So there it is. By adding 3 extra inks, we've taken the gamut out to the power 3. Digital colour. And guess what? We have a system that's in place to carry it through. Our colour books, there are over 3,000 colours, sorry, just under 3,000 colours mapped in the system, but of course it's arbitrary. Millions of colours can be created. We can also create black. Black is not a colour. Black's an absence of colour. It takes up a deck on a press. The idea here in the Flexo process is we typically run a line black and a process black, correct? Take a bite of the process black. Okay? So here we have on the left CMY, just showing you the skeleton before we put the black down. On the right, this is the future, which is happening right now, RGB. And the collective combination, we're now going to put the CMY over the top of the RGB. Bingo. Look at the logo. Layering. Another example. And these are all live products done through Nestle Australia.
Matthew, samples of
Yep, okay, we'll do the samples at the end. So there it is, single colour printing, multicolour printing. Now don't get me wrong, when we try and do this spot colour here in process, in a 485 red, we have a real battle in holding the screens, which we'll get to in a moment. So there it is, just to summarise the theory, layering. Look at the yellow in each case, just jump through. Now who remembers the logo back then? Just a basic line colour, line colours, okay? And then as we move through, CMYK, with the Photoshop technologies and three-dimensional logos, but hello, we can get the dynamics, but we can't get the saturation. With our technology, we've arrived. Two-dimensional, three-dimensional. And holding those screens all in one plate. Our technology, where it's going, is vastly superior